So my first attempt at making sauerkraut, I've chopped up half a cabbage into pieces that are 5mm to 2 centimetres thick, and then I'm tipping in some salt, and you either can massage this with your hands or with the Thermomix. I can just chuck it on here for 10 minutes reverse speed. That's going to massage that salt all into that cabbage for me. A little bit there. Cool, after 10 minutes it's all mushed up a little bit there, and there's lots of different flavours you can add. I'm choosing to add some mustard seeds, but you could add juniper berries or cinnamon and orange or lemon or lime juice or a few other ideas. And now this bit, I've got a large clean jar, and I just have to pack the sauerkraut into this. I've once seen somebody making kefir, but never sauerkraut, so here we go. If I just put this in, and I'm supposed to pack it down with quite a bit of pressure. Apparently it's supposed to cause quite a bit of the water to come out, and there's supposed to be no air bubbles. Okay, so there's my half a cabbage squashed into this quite large jar. I thought it was going to make much more than this, so maybe making a whole cabbage would have actually been the best idea. But then the instructions say that you need to kind of plug it off, so we're using an outer leaf of the cabbage that I pulled off earlier, like this perhaps, and putting it in so that it forms like a plug. Like that, and you want to make sure that's all underwater as well. If you didn't get enough juice to completely, that the cabbage is all underwater, then it says you can add a little bit more and add a sprinkle of salt for each 100 ml of water that you put in. Cool. So now you can see that that's acting like a plug, that top leaf. And you want to keep pressure downwards on this. So it said to keep the core and put that on the top, so then it would hold the pressure down with your lid. But as you can see, I still have more space than that. So let's see what I can do. So what I did is I used lots of the other outer cabbage leaves. So the bottom one is sealing everything underneath there. That's all submerged. That's my sauerkraut. And then these are all just being used, and then the core is sitting on top. So that lid is putting downward pressure on that. And now I'm going to leave that. Okay, so it's 3 weeks later, and I've just taken off those top leaves and stuff I had in there. And this is our sauerkraut. All I've been doing each few days is just putting a bit of pressure on the top, and it compresses it all a little bit more, so it's pretty hard in there. So here we go, trialing my first piece. Yeah, very fermented. Tastes like sauerkraut. I'll pop it into these 2 jars. And here's the final result. 2 jars of homemade sauerkraut. I think my advice would be, if you're doing it, just use that's half a cabbage, just use a whole cabbage, because you may as well have more jars. Then it doesn't take really any longer to make a double batch. And I'll take a photo of the instructions that I followed. Enjoy, and enjoy your feeling good in your tummy.